Hi, welcome to MediatorPodcast.com, a podcast and video series about mediation, negotiation, and collaboration. My name is Melissa Gragg, and I provide online valuation and mediation services in St. Louis, Missouri. During this episode, we will discuss how an experienced mediator gets results with Elliot Herland, a mediator focused on workers' compensation cases based in Minneapolis, and he's also the vice chair of the ABA section of dispute resolution and on the membership committee.
People also have to understand with regard to work comp, what are the limits of the compensation? For instance, they have to sometimes, especially construction workers, they have fantastic fringe benefits. That's not covered. You're never going to get paid for losing pension contributions or health insurance for the family. They will suffer a lot of losses that won't be compensated. The law doesn't make them whole. Same with family law. You're not going to get everything that you're thinking you're entitled to. Well, he or she cheated on me, so I should get everything, and they get nothing. They should be punished. And you need to help the attorneys disabuse these people of these types of ideas. You sometimes have people say, well, this is what I made in the past 18 years. I have 18 years left, so I should get paid for 18 years of future work. Well, that makes perfect sense. Absolutely. And you validate how they feel, and then you give them the bad news. But that isn't how the law works. There's limits to the benefits. This is an insurance policy. So there's only so many weeks of benefits that you get, and then it ends.
Well, and we get a lot of parties that talk to other people. And so they'll be like, well, I went through this and I got something huge. And so then it's like, well, just like a spouse cheating on each other. It's a hard issue to say, if you're in a no-fault state, the courts don't care. And it's like, what? The courts don't care? Well, my friend, she got a settlement of a 75-25 split of the assets because he had been cheating for years. And I was like, that's what that person is telling you. But I'm saying they probably settled out of court to get to that space. And you're like, what?
Yeah, every case is different. Of course, now with COVID, there's fewer barroom discussions about the value of the case. Oh, yeah, I got hurt, or my friend got hurt, and he got $200,000, which may or may not be true.
Right.
And then this person's case might be worth $50,000. But now in their mind, they think, well, I should get $200,000 because that person got $200,000.
Well, and if you think about it, when you get lawyers and you're fighting against, a company or an insurance company or anything like that, those lawyers are there to vehemently defend you and boost you up and say, okay, we're going to get so much, we're going to do this. And I don't know how much we're going to get, but it's going to be great, And whereas as mediators, we're kind of coming in and saying, okay, I see your point. I see your point. Let's look at what the courts are going to do. And then let's look at what the limits on the insurance could be. And then say, okay, now where do we go from there? And I think that it's really different expectations that were set. There were expectations that were established by the attorneys, and then the expectations are different when you get to mediation.
Well, and the way I do that is I don't tell them what the court is going to do. I ask the attorney, well, what do you think the court's going to do? And what do you think your opposing counsel, and I might call them by name because I'm familiar enough. What do you think Bill's going to do? What is he going to argue? What is Gwen going to argue about this particular position? How much do you think they're going to be willing to settle for? That's a
Mhm.
good way to find out where the other person's bottom line might be.
Mhm.
Because, if it wasn't for clients, most cases would settle. Because the attorneys know what the case is worth. They're very experienced in evaluating a case,
Mhm.
but they also have the client's ideas,
Mhm.
their concerns and considerations.